Hey, my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Let us see what is in store for you in the year 2025. So, we are going to be looking at your forecast in terms of the tarot cards and oracle cards. In terms of, we're going to look at your career and finances. We're going to look at your relationships, and also we're going to take a look at your health in the year 2025. So we'll start with your reading first with your career and finances. So the first card, the oracle card that has come up is Imagine. So what does this typically mean? It means that the year 2025 is going to be very creative for you. So you're going to be at the peak of your creativity, from what I understand. You'll be able to turn your imagination into manifestation with your creative thoughts and your visualization. So you'll be able to align your imagination and your feelings and desires to be able to manifest what you are, desiring. So when we look at this from the career and finances point of view, what I see is that this is a very potent and powerful time for you to be able to create your prosperity and your finances. So, you can kind of concentrate on what kind of attributes you need to develop in yourself to make things happen. So you can also imagine the kind of life you desire, and whatever you imagine and desire with those kind of very powerful feelings, you will be able to manifest without any difficulty. So it really looks like to me that the year 2025 is going to be very easy for you in terms of manifestation. So, if you can envision what you are really desiring, you will be able to manifest it. So, yes, so that's what the oracle card is trying to tell us in terms of your career and finances. Let's look at your tarot cards as well. So we have the first card, which is the Five of Cups. So what I understand is, looks like in the past, say the year 2024 seems to have been very difficult for you. You may have suffered some kind of a loss, or there may have been some kind of disappointment as far as your career and finances were concerned. Or there you could have been a bit pessimistic also during this time, because if you understand, for those who have Capricorn moon, they have, they've been going through the last phase of their Saturn or Sadesati. So this could possibly be the reason that you may have been a bit disappointed or a bit pessimistic also, and you may have suffered some kind of a loss or a grief during or some kind of a loss in the year 2024. So that is what it's showing. The next card that we have is the Strength card. So this looks like that you have come out of this situation with a lot of courage, confidence, and you have overcome this kind of a loss or whatever grief that you went through in the past 1 year. You have truly come out victorious in terms of using your courage. So you have overcome this loss. And the next card that comes up is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is an amazing card as far as career and finances are concerned, because this actually means good fortune. So when you have actually used your strength and your bravery or confidence to overcome any kind of difficulties in the past, what is happening is you have probably cleared some kind of a karma, because of course you had Saturn on your moon sign since the past. So it wasn't on your moon sign, basically it was second to your moon. And because of that, this was the last phase of your Sadesati. And yes, so you've gone through a difficult phase in the past 7 years. Saturn is very soon going to move out in March end from the sign of from the sign of Aquarius. And that is exactly what's happening. So now you are out of your Sadesati phase in the year 2025. And you are coming across a lot of good luck and good fortune. And this fortune is going to favor you because you have kind of worked out all your debts and karmas in the past 7.5 years. So this is absolutely a great time in terms of career and finances for you. And the last card that came up was the 10 of Cups. So whatever you are looking at manifesting, so this card itself says you are able to manifest what you desire. You are actually achieving it in this year 2025. It looks like this year is made for you in terms of your career and finances. You are achieving that kind of harmony, peace, whether this could be in your work area, or you could also be achieving a work-life balance wherein even at home, at your home front, there is a lot of peace and harmony. And because of that, you are able to also put in a lot of efforts in your career area, and that is also giving you a lot of monetary gains in return, a lot of peace, and kind of a lot of contentment coming through for you in the year 2025 as far as your career and finances are concerned. So now let's move on to your relationships. What is happening on that front? Let's just quickly move on to that. So in terms of your relationships, we have the first card, the oracle card that came up was exchanging gifts. So what this actually means is that there has to be an equal give and take. As far as if this is a relationship message, then this actually means that there should be an equal give and take as far as relationships are concerned. So if in the past there was probably some kind of imbalance in this area, it is possible that you may have been giving more than what you were receiving. So in terms of, how much energy you put in to your relationships, this could be your love life, or this could also be other relationships, all your close relationships. So whatever, how much ever you were putting in, you were not receiving the same in return. If it was the other way around, if you were receiving more and giving less, that could have also been the case in the past. So what I see now is that in the year 2025, there seems to be a balance coming through as far as your relationships are concerned. So there's going to be an equal give and take of energy within your relationships, and this could be even in terms of your love life, or anything to do with your probably your existing relationship if you have a spouse or a partner. So that could also be the case. And also it could also be your near and dear ones, your close family members as well. So let's see what are the tarot cards saying in terms of your relationships, what is forecasted. So we have the Five of Swords that came in. So probably in the past 1 year, it looks like you went through some kind of misunderstandings, disagreements with your loved ones. There could have been times where you may have not got along, maybe with your near and dear ones, or with someone whom you were in a relationship with. The next card that came in was the Six of Swords. So it basically looks like you either walked away from this kind of a relationship. It could have been toxic for you. For those who were in a relationship and have probably ended some kind of a relationship, that could be the case, and you have moved on away from this kind of a relationship if it was toxic for you. For others who are still in a relationship, who are married, or that is the case for you, then probably you had a bit of a difficult time last year where there were probably fights between you and your partner, which was happening in the past few years, especially in the last 1 year. And now what is happening is that you are, as 2025 sets in, you are moving away from that kind of, the conflicting kind of energies, and you're moving on to calmer waters. So your relationships seem to be more calmer, peaceful, more harmonious in the year 2025. The next card that came in is the Knight of Pentacles. So what I understand is for those who have moved out of a toxic relationship are now very taking it very slow this time. They want to kind of assess the situation, and if they are getting into anything new, any new relationship, they are going to assess the situation, see that the person is actually worth putting in that much effort. So they're going to take it slow. In terms of if you already are in a relationship, then this could mean that you are just being more practical, more consistent as far as your relationship is concerned, and you're being more responsible, and also the same is being reciprocated by your partner. The next card that came in was the King of Pentacles. So you are probably moving on to a very stable, grounded relationship. This could be a new one, or the existing relationship is moving towards a very stable and a grounded phase where there is a lot of security. You know that this is going to last forever. That kind of a situation, and there's a lot of it's a very reliable kind of a relationship. And I also got 5 cards for this particular reading for the relationship. The next one was King of Cups. So it also looks like as far as if it's a new person, then someone coming in is extremely kind, very forgiving, generous, and someone who has a very kind heart, a very kind-hearted person, somebody who's very stable. So in terms of security, finances also, the person is very grounded and stable, full of material abundance and good finances. And on the other hand, in terms of the kind of person that person is, very kind and generous person, somebody who has who's very wise and also creative. So I guess looks like this person is going to help you out with your creativity as far as your career and finances are also concerned, because we have the King of Pentacles. So it probably could be possible that this person is going to kind of be a catalyst in helping you work on your creativity with your career and finances. For an existing relationship, there's a lot of alignment happening in terms of your say your stable groundedness, as well as your the love life and the heart, we can say. So there's a lot of physical and an alignment coming between the physical part and the heart. So there's a lot of kind of a very stable groundedness coming in as far as your relationships are concerned. So 2025 looks absolutely amazing for you, my Capricorn friends. Now let's move on to your health. What does 2025 say about your health? So we have the first card that came up for health is Yang. So Yang basically means the masculine energy within you. So this is not um, kind of does not mean that it is a specific gender. So you may be a female or a male or whatever gender you associate yourself with. What you're being told is in the year 2025 you're going to be working more on the masculine part of your personality, which could mean taking action, doing a lot of work. This could also be working on yourself in terms of your divine masculine energy. So you're being very active in the year 2025, and if not, then you're being guided to work on your masculine energy, my Capricorn friends, because probably that is where you may need a bit of a push in terms of you may have been a bit in the feminine kind of an energy in the past few years. So what you're being, for those who, for some, it could be a guidance that you need to now kind of, take the reins in your hand and bring in that kind of a little bit of aggression within you, and take action, and yes, do a lot of work, put in a lot of action and hard work in the year 2025 in terms of your health. So as far as your health is concerned, put in more hard work towards your physical body. how you are, work out. You need to probably, you will be joining probably a gym or some kind of activity which is going to require you to put in a lot of physical kind of to work on your body. So you're being advised to kind of work more on your physical body in the year 2025. So the next card that came in for you was the Eight of Swords. So looks like that in the past you have been very probably feeling very powerless, or there has been some kind of limiting beliefs within you, or some kind of victim mentality kind of an approach you had in the past. You may have kind of like if you see this, she has blindfolded folded herself. And there are all so basically this is in terms of so there are swords, so there's swords energy, which is very mental. So it is all in your mind. Whatever you've been thinking, you've been whatever negative thoughts that you've been thinking have all been created by you in your own mind. So this is what was happening in the past for you, especially probably in the year 2024. You have been feeling very helpless and confused and imprisoned in your own thoughts. So that is what has been happening in the past for you. And maybe, that is one of the reasons why you're being guided to kind of, take that action as far as, so, health means you have to be healthy physically, mentally, emotionally. So that is what you've been asked to do, work on your physical body as well. Take some action as far as your thoughts are concerned as well. Then we have the Eight of Cups. So it looks like now you've made that decision, because you're coming into this yang masculine kind of an energy. You have made that decision to walk away from this kind of a mentality wherein you feel powerless or you feel like a victim. You are walking away from these feelings, and you are shedding those kind of limiting belief systems and those kind of negative thoughts which you've been thinking. You are shedding them away and moving into a new phase now. The next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. So this is a very young kind of an energy. So if when you work on your body as well, physically, and also in terms of your thoughts, what happens is you'll start, looks like you'll be looking much younger than earlier, because you've been working out. From what I understand, you're looking much younger in the year 2025 compared to what you used to look earlier, because you are working on your physical body as well, and also on your mental health also you've been working. You are advised to also take up meditation and yoga to be able to relax and calm down. That is also what is coming in for you. And the last card we have is the Sun card. So this is one of the best cards in the deck. The Sun basically is represents vitality, a lot of energy, and something which shines, which is visible to everyone. So in terms of your health, 2025 looks absolutely amazing for you. You are going to look much younger than your age, because you're working out on yourself, and at the same time you will also be very visible to people. People are going to notice you because of your confidence and your optimism. You are coming out of that pessimistic mentality, and you're going into a very optimistic kind of a phase. So looks like people are also going to notice you for this, and this looks like a very happy year in terms of relationships, in terms of your career, finances, and also in terms of your health. So looks like 2025 is the year for you, Capricorn. And this is where I end my reading for you. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe, what happens is that I can connect with your energies when I am trying to pull out the cards, and probably the readings may come out more accurate and may resonate with you even more. So with that, I close my reading here. Love, light, power, and magic to you, my friends. Peace out, my lovelies.